Hi, it's Kelly again. Um, I just kind of wanted to make a quick video on religion a little, just not to attack anybody or try to prove anybody wrong about anything that they believe in. I just kind of want to state what I feel, that I believe or believe to think is true. I'm not religious. I don't have any I'm not Christian. I don't have any, organized religion. I don't worship anything. I don't necessarily believe that there's a God, although I could be wrong. So I don't consider myself atheist more than I consider myself agnostic atheist, just because I don't see evidence of there being God or Jesus, there could have been a Jesus. There could still be a God, and I could be completely wrong. But all of my observations and all of the things that make sense to me all lead me to thinking that there's probably not. As far as the Bible goes, it's a man-written book. It's a book. It's, written by humans. Even though, it says another thing. It says, that there's proof of Jesus and all magical stuff like talking snake. Adam and Eve came from the dirt, and how like the water to wine kind of thing. To me, it could be all made up. It could be all made up, and it's very possible that it is. When other people say that they're Christian, I don't object to it. I don't, think they're stupid. I don't find it ridiculous. I don't share the same belief. If you say that you're Christian and you truly do believe in God, then that's okay. At least you're staying true to who you really are. When the time comes for me to pass away, when there's a possibility of me going to heaven or hell, I don't know, I just don't think God, I don't know a lot about, the Christian religion, even though I was kind of raised, from when I was like a baby, pretty much, by my grandmother. She was Baptist and then she became Methodist, but, I pretty much decided that I wasn't a Christian when I was in 5th grade. And I think the first thing that that got me questioning the religion was my grandma explained to me that when animals die, they don't go to heaven, they don't even have souls. But when humans die, they do go to heaven because they do have souls, or hell. But to me, it just didn't seem likely. It didn't seem right. It didn't feel right. I've never, felt Jesus or Christ. You know how some people will say that they feel Christ and they can feel him like coming into their heart or something. I've never had that feeling. I've tried to be Christian, I tried really hard, but I mean, even after I decided I wasn't Christian in the 5th grade, I always flip-flop back and forth to, if maybe I am Christian, maybe I do believe in God too. Oh, I really don't, but now I just know what I have observed and seen in this world and what has been brought to me. The fact that we don't know what's outside of our own galaxy kind of makes me, question where we came from, where God came from. It's like we don't know. We really don't know what's outside of our own galaxy. We can't tell, if something else had created us. I mean, I think something obviously had to have created us, but I just don't necessarily believe in the theory of God and the Bible and whatever, it's just, my religion is, I don't know. That's what it's called, I don't know. Not really, but, to me, the Bible is a good thing because it does teach really good morals and it teaches good living values and, it keeps people civilized, kind of, but I don't know, in another sense, it kind of gives people a way to control, but that's just my view. I don't really see anything wrong with being a Christian. If you're a Christian, then that's totally respectable. Because whatever you believe in, if you truly believe in that, if you're not lying to yourself, then more power to you. And I think it's just fine. But what I'm trying to say is the morals and stuff like that can come to me without a Bible. I don't need to be able to read a Bible just to be a good person or not kill anybody or, whatever. I know what's right and what's wrong. I was born into this world full of people and a society that's been civilized, and there's not much or anything really I can do about it. There's no way I can make it to exactly how I want it to be, so I have to follow rules. So, I mean, that had a lot to do with the being moral and living, being a good person because of the law and, rules and boundaries and limits. And also the feeling, you don't, I don't know anything about killing anybody, but most people, if you kill somebody, I'm pretty sure you're not going to feel very good about it. There's some people that do feel good about it. I'm not one of those people. I hope I wouldn't be. But religion is just such a diverse, very controversial topic. I don't get mad at people just because they might object to what I say, but I'm not gonna be changed is the thing. I won't change my mind just because you feel like you're right and I'm wrong. But religion to me is just a way to be civilized or, have that control. And to some people, it might be more of a security blanket type thing. As to where you die, you go to heaven if you follow God's rules and you worship Him and you're a Christian, but if you're not, then you go to hell. And you don't want, maybe some people I feel like don't want that thought of not going anywhere when they die. Maybe just the thought of dying and nothing after that will be like a kind of a scary thing for them. But there's also a lot of people that don't believe in God. When they come to that realization, if they don't believe in God, because this is what happened to me, I felt like there was no purpose in life except to be born, start to work and create, consume and produce and whatever, and then die. Work and die. But to me, I think it's just that you've been given a life. You have a life, and there's so much that you can do with the life. You might as well be happy. You might as well do stuff that helps other people, that makes positive things happen. And before you die. Because if you go through life thinking that there's no point to it, and just because you don't feel like there's a God, that there's no purpose in life, that if you die you just don't even go to heaven or hell, you just die, and all of our producing is for nothing, which one day it will be destroyed. But you have to look at it like you are living, unless you decide to kill yourself, which is not a good thing. I don't suggest that at all. Please don't ever, I don't know, I'm not gonna get onto that, but there is a purpose, I feel like, for everybody, whether it be just to make yourself happy or make somebody else happy, or to worship God, whatever, or to create, or to be smart, whatever it is. Just live your life the way you want, is I guess what I'm saying right now. But live your life the way you want, because to me, I feel like it's the only life you have. But if you feel like you're gonna go to heaven, live your life for God. That's fine. If that's what makes you happy now, and you feel like you might go to heaven one day, then go for it. But at least try to make yourself happy a little bit, or at least be content with yourself. So that's really about all I have about the religion. I don't know, it's not really... If you have any questions or anything to ask me, or if you want to, try to get a thought on something from me for some reason, I don't know, just, comment or make a video response or message me or whatever you do. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.